Good morning. Today, I want to share with you something simple yet powerful, something that has the potential to completely transform your life. Starts the moment you open your eyes. Imagine waking up every day with energy, purpose, and clarity. Imagine feeling unstoppable because your morning sets the tone for everything else. That's the magic of a strong morning routine. Here's the truth. Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about habits, small decisions you make consistently, and the very first habit you form each day. That's your morning routine. Now, this isn't about doing a million things or waking up at 4 a.m. It's about intentional actions that put you in control of your mind and your day. Step 1, start with gratitude. Your feet even touch the floor. Take a moment to appreciate something. It could be your breath, your health, or a simple chance to begin again. Gratitude rewires your brain for positivity. Your morning routine truly sets the tone for your entire day in a way that many people underestimate. The first moments after you wake up are crucial because they influence your mindset, energy levels, and focus for the hours that follow. When you begin your day intentionally, you create a ripple effect that impacts every decision, interaction, and task you face. On the other hand, when your morning is rushed, chaotic, or filled with distractions, it becomes far more challenging to maintain clarity and productivity. Think about the mornings when you've woken up feeling rushed or stressed. Maybe you hit the snooze button repeatedly, scramble to get ready, skip breakfast, or check your phone first thing. Those small actions might seem insignificant, but they actually trigger a cascade of reactions in your brain and body. The stress hormones kick in early, making you more reactive and less calm throughout the day. Instead of being proactive, you become reactive, constantly putting out fires and struggling to keep up. Your energy dips faster, your patience wears thin, ability to focus suffers. Conversely, a mindful morning routine helps you start with a sense of control and calm. Opportunity to consciously choose how you want to feel and what mindset you want to carry with you. When you wake up and take deliberate steps to set a positive tone, brain begins to associate mornings with empowerment rather than chaos. This reconditioning is essential because your brain craves patterns and will respond positively to consistency. Beyond mental and emotional benefits, your morning routine also affects your physical state. The way you start your day influences your hormone levels, metabolism, and overall vitality. For example, taking a few moments to hydrate, stretch, or engage in light movement signals to your body that it's time to transition from rest to activity. This boosts circulation and oxygen flow to your brain, enhancing alertness and cognitive function. Without this transition, your body can feel sluggish and your mind foggy. Another important factor is how your morning routine shapes your productivity and decision-making. The habits you cultivate early in the day set a precedent for the choices you make later, starting with small wins, like making your bed, practicing gratitude, reviewing your goals, builds momentum. This momentum propels you forward, making it easier to tackle more complex or challenging tasks. When you begin your day with discipline and focus, it becomes natural to sustain that energy throughout your work or personal activities. Environment you create in the morning also plays a role in your mood and motivation. If you wake up to a cluttered space or dive straight into emails and social media, brain is bombarded with distractions and information overload before you're fully awake. This can overwhelm your senses and increase stress levels. In contrast, a calm, intentional environment, whether it's through soft lighting, quiet music, a few moments of meditation, provides a sanctuary for your mind to transition smoothly from sleep to wakefulness. Importantly, morning routine helps establish boundaries that protect your time and energy. When you commit to a routine, you are prioritizing yourself and your goals. Sense of self-respect influences how you approach the rest of your day. You become less likely to get derailed by unnecessary distractions or negative influences because you have anchored yourself in a positive foundation. Psychologically, ritual of a morning routine signals to your subconscious mind that it's time to shift gears. Humans are creatures of habit, and rituals provide comfort and predictability. The predictability of a morning routine reduces decision fatigue, which is the mental exhaustion that comes from making too many choices. When your morning actions are habitual, you conserve mental energy for more important decisions later. Moreover, having a consistent morning routine increases your awareness of your personal goals and values. Taking time to reflect, plan, or engage in affirmations helps align your daily actions with your long-term vision. This alignment boosts motivation because you're not just going through the motions. You're consciously working towards something meaningful. Clarity gives you direction and reduces feelings of overwhelm or aimlessness. Ultimately, the quality of your morning routine often reflects the quality of your day. When you invest in your morning, you're investing in yourself. You set a precedent that you matter and that your time is valuable. Mindset spills over into how you treat yourself and others throughout the day. The routine becomes more than just a sequence of actions, becomes a powerful tool for personal growth and life transformation. Success comes from consistent habits, not luck or talent. Many people believe that achieving greatness depends solely on being naturally gifted or catching a lucky break. While talent and opportunity can play a role, truly separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to develop and maintain daily habits that push them forward. Talent might give someone a head start. Without the discipline of consistent actions, that talent often goes to waste. Habits are the building blocks of success because they shape your behavior and mindset over time. When you do something repeatedly, it becomes automatic, freeing up mental energy for other important tasks. Automaticity means that positive habits don't rely on motivation or willpower alone. They become ingrained parts of your routine, making it easier to keep progressing even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is what compounds results. Small actions done every day, whether it's waking up early, reading, exercising, or setting goals, build momentum. This momentum accelerates growth and improvement, creating a powerful cycle where progress breeds motivation, which in turn fuels more progress. Without consistency, efforts become sporadic and results stay stagnant. Most successful people you admire didn't just rely on occasional bursts of inspiration or luck. They committed to daily practices that aligned with their vision. These habits helped them navigate challenges, maintain focus, and stay resilient when things got tough. Over time, these habits built their expertise, confidence, ultimately their success. This principle also applies across all areas of life. Whether it's fitness, learning, relationships, or career growth, consistent habits are what lead to meaningful change. Example, someone who exercises a little bit every day will see better health than someone who trains intensely but only sporadically. The same goes for reading, networking, practicing skills. The key is showing up day after day and doing the work, no matter how small. It's important to recognize that building habits requires patience and intention. You might not see immediate results. Every positive action is a deposit into your future success. Eventually, these deposits add up, creating lasting change that luck alone could never achieve. Ultimately, when you focus on cultivating consistent habits, you put yourself in control of your destiny. Talent and luck become secondary factors because you are creating your own path to success through your daily actions. Starting your morning with gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to rewire your brain for positivity and set a strong foundation for the day ahead. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking or stressful to what's already good and abundant in your life. This simple practice has the ability to transform your mindset, reduce stress, and increase your overall happiness even before you get out of bed. When you consciously take a moment to appreciate something, whether it's your health, roof over your head, a loved one, or simply the fact that you have another day to live, you activate neural pathways in your brain associated with positive emotions. Over time, this rewiring makes it easier for your brain to spot the good in everyday situations, creating a natural tendency toward optimism. Gratitude in the morning also counteracts the negativity bias, which is the brain's tendency to focus more on threats or problems as a survival mechanism. By intentionally acknowledging the positives first thing, you balance that bias and cultivate a more balanced, hopeful outlook. This is important because your mindset early in the day influences how you perceive and react to challenges. Another key benefit is that gratitude improves your emotional resilience. When you start your day feeling thankful, you're better equipped to handle stress and setbacks with calmness and clarity. It becomes easier to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This emotional stability can ripple into your relationships, work, and overall well-being. Physiologically, gratitude activates the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin in the brain. These neurotransmitters enhance mood and foster a sense of contentment. Starting your day with gratitude essentially programs your body to feel more positive and energized, which boosts motivation and productivity. Practicing gratitude doesn't require elaborate rituals or hours of reflection. Even just a few seconds of sincere appreciation can make a difference. Some people like to say a gratitude affirmation, write down 3 things they're grateful for, or silently acknowledge a positive aspect of their life. The key is to do it consistently, making it a natural part of your morning. By making gratitude a habit, you cultivate a mindset that attracts more positivity and opportunities. Powerful tool that rewires your brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, empowering you to approach your day with confidence and hope. This shift in perspective not only enhances your mental health, but also influences your actions and decisions, creating a cycle of continuous growth and fulfillment. Incorporating physical movement into your morning routine is one of the most effective ways to boost your energy levels and sharpen your focus for the day ahead. When you move your body right after waking, you signal to yourself that it's time to transition from a state of rest to a state of activity. This shift helps awaken not just your muscles, but also your mind, preparing you to face the challenges and opportunities of the day with more vitality. Movement increases blood flow throughout your body, which means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your brain. This physiological response enhances cognitive function, making it easier to concentrate, solve problems, and stay alert. Without this physical stimulation, your brain might feel sluggish or foggy, making it harder to think clearly or stay productive. Even a few minutes of stretching or light exercise can release endorphins, your body's natural mood elevators. These chemicals help reduce stress and improve your overall sense of well-being. Starting your day with this natural boost sets a positive tone, helping you feel more motivated and less overwhelmed as you tackle your daily tasks. Movement also helps regulate important hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which influence your stress levels and energy. By engaging in physical activity in the morning, you can balance these hormones, preventing the highs and lows that come from stress or inactivity. This hormonal balance supports sustained energy throughout the day. Another important aspect is that morning movement helps establish a healthy rhythm for your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. When you move early, you reinforce the signals that tell your body it's time to be awake and alert. This can improve your sleep quality at night, creating a beneficial cycle that supports your overall health and well-being. Beyond the physical and mental benefits, moving in the morning builds discipline and confidence. It's a simple action that shows you can commit to something positive right away, which encourages you to continue making good choices throughout the day. This sense of accomplishment early on creates momentum that carries over into other areas of your life. Whether it's stretching, yoga, a brisk walk, or a short workout, the key is consistency. Making movement a regular part of your morning routine trains your body and mind to expect this positive start, turning it into a habit that supports long-term vitality and focus. Feeding your mind with inspiring content or journaling in the morning is a powerful way to gain clarity and purpose before diving into the day's demands. When you take time early on to engage with ideas, thoughts, or reflections that uplift and motivate you, you're setting up your mindset for success. This practice helps you move beyond autopilot and create space for intentional thinking, which influences how you approach challenges and opportunities. Inspiring content, whether it's a podcast, a book, a motivational video, an article, introduces fresh perspectives and wisdom that can spark new ideas or remind you of your goals. It primes your brain to think creatively and optimistically, which is crucial for problem solving and innovation. By exposing yourself to positive and growth-oriented messages, you condition your mind to focus on solutions rather than obstacles. Journaling complements this by allowing you to process your thoughts and emotions in a structured way. Writing down your goals, affirmations, or even your worries can clear mental clutter and reduce anxiety. Clarity helps you identify what truly matters and prioritize your actions accordingly. Journaling also strengthens self-awareness, making it easier to track progress, recognize patterns, and stay aligned with your values. Mental nourishment creates a feedback loop that enhances motivation and resilience. When your mind feels clear and inspired, more likely to take purposeful action and maintain momentum throughout the day. Shifts your focus from reactive tendencies like stress or distraction to proactive choices that lead to growth. Importantly, feeding your mind doesn't have to take a lot of time. Even a few minutes of focused reading or writing can have a significant impact. Consistency of this habit is what builds a foundation for ongoing mental strength and clarity, helping you navigate life's complexities with greater ease. By dedicating part of your morning to inspiring content or journaling, you prioritize your mental well-being and set a deliberate tone for the day. This practice not only fuels your personal development, but also empowers you to handle challenges with a clear, confident mindset. Setting clear, specific goals first thing in the morning is a game changer for productivity and motivation. When you take a moment to define what you want to achieve that day, you create a roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. Without clear goals, it's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks and demands that come your way. But with a clear target, every step you take has purpose and direction. Having goals sharpens your focus by helping you prioritize what truly matters. Instead of reacting to whatever pops up or gets your attention, you can consciously choose to invest your time and energy in activities that align with your objectives. Intentionality reduces wasted effort and helps you avoid the trap of business without progress. Clear goals also boost your motivation because they give you something concrete to work toward. When you know exactly what you want to accomplish, it's easier to stay committed and push through challenges. The satisfaction of checking off completed goals creates positive reinforcement, which encourages you to keep moving forward. Moreover, goal setting in the morning activates your brain's executive functions, those responsible for planning, problem-solving, self-control, at a time when they're most alert and capable. Means you're more likely to make wise decisions and stay disciplined when your goals are fresh in your mind. Writing down your goals enhances their power by making them tangible and real. Seeing your goals on paper or a digital note helps solidify your commitment and provides a reference to return to throughout the day. This act of recording also helps break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, which makes progress less daunting and more achievable. Finally, regularly setting and reviewing your goals cultivates a growth mindset. It encourages you to continuously evaluate your progress, learn from setbacks, and adjust your approach. This adaptability is key to sustained success and personal development. By beginning each day with clear goals, you're not just planning your tasks, you're designing the path to your best self and your most productive day. Taking a few moments each morning to practice mindfulness or meditation can profoundly impact your emotional well-being and mental clarity throughout the day. Mindfulness teaches you to be fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness creates a calm state that helps reduce stress, anxiety, and mental clutter. Starting the day with meditation or mindful breathing helps regulate your nervous system, lowering cortisol levels and promoting relaxation. When your mind is calm, you can approach your daily challenges with greater clarity and patience, making better decisions instead of reacting impulsively. This peaceful mindset also improves your ability to concentrate, enhancing productivity and creativity. Mindfulness trains your brain to notice when it's drifting into negative thought patterns or distractions, allowing you to gently bring your focus back to what matters. Over time, this builds emotional resilience and strengthens your ability to stay centered even in stressful situations. Incorporating mindfulness into your morning routine doesn't require a lot of time or special equipment. Even a few minutes of deep breathing, guided meditation, simply sitting quietly, and observing your surroundings can set a powerful tone for the day. By cultivating this habit, you create mental space to respond to life with intention and calmness. It becomes easier to manage emotions, stay grounded, and approach each moment with awareness. Ultimately supports your overall well-being and success. Reviewing your priorities each morning ensures that your time and energy are focused on what truly matters. Life is full of distractions, and without a clear sense of priority, it's easy to get caught up in tasks that don't move you closer to your goals. By taking a moment to identify and rank your most important tasks for the day, you gain control over your schedule and reduce the overwhelm that often comes with a busy life. Process helps you distinguish between urgent and important activities. Urgent tasks scream for immediate attention but don't always align with your long-term objectives. Prioritizing allows you to focus on meaningful work that drives progress rather than just reacting to whatever feels pressing. When you start the day with clarity on your priorities, decision-making becomes simpler. You spend less mental energy wondering what to do next and more time executing your plan. This leads to increased efficiency and a greater sense of accomplishment as you complete high-impact tasks. Prioritizing also helps maintain balance in your life. It encourages you to allocate time for not just work-related goals, but also self-care, relationships, and personal growth. Holistic approach prevents burnout and supports sustained productivity over time. In essence, reviewing your priorities each morning is a powerful habit that aligns your daily actions with your bigger vision. It keeps you focused, reduces stress, and ensures that your efforts consistently contribute to your success and fulfillment.